Okay, so first of all, I want to welcome everyone back to our first meeting. And today I'm going to present um, really important topic for our life as a student, how to take charge of your time, sorry. So I would say time is one of the most valuable assets in the world of one's life. And it's also one necessary conditions to ensure one's success. So before I go on, I have a question for everyone. So why do you think time is important as a student? Like why do you need time for in your student life? Study, yes. Others?
Yeah, if there's no time limit, I can go vacation before I study.
Vacation, yes.
Spend time with your friends.
Friends, yes. Anything?
Exercise.
Exercise? Sleep. Really important for student.
Eating.
Who's that eating? Yeah. And there's actually something really important you haven't said yet.
Sleeping?
Relaxation.
Relaxation, relationship, right?
Yeah.
And also one thing is we need time to come to annual meetings, right? So Nick, the other question. Is time an equal assets to everyone? Is time equal? Like there are two parts to this question. First, is everyone has the same amount of time in a given day? Yes? Yeah. Well, someone shake their heads. That's the second part of the question. But like we're giving 24 hours for every person, right? In a given day. But like does everyone benefit the same amount from a given time? No, why? I know.
Spend it differently.
Yeah. So like some people may get more out of their time if they spend the same amount, depending on how they plan their time, if they use their time efficient enough. So learning how to use your time wisely, I think, is a fun art for a student, as well as you go on in your life. So as a student in UCLA and as a member in IDEO, we need to understand how to maximize your profit in a given, in a limited time. Let's start talking about procrastination. So, how many people here usually procrastinate? Put off their work to the end of the minute, study before the midterm, study the night before the midterm. Usually, a lot of people raise their hands. Okay, I'm just going to pick up one person. Like volunteer, talk about your experience about procrastination. Volunteer, yeah?
Sure.
Like when is it? Like what's about and then how's the outcome?
Everybody has to write papers, right? And
Yeah.
it's a tiny paper, like 4 pages, just leave it to the night before.
So does the outcome good?
This makes sense, you know.
Do you like
Of course not. I mean, you're scrambling, you're drinking all the caffeine, and then you're kind of wired the next day because you're kind of twitchy, not enough sleep, too much caffeine.
So you don't think it's a good way to
Of
get
course,
work
it's not a
done?
good way, and you usually don't have time to proofread your paper as much as you like to. You can't produce a good piece of work. You stress yourself over something which you should not stress yourself over because you have so much time to do it.
You just brought up so many good points about procrastination. But today, actually, I'm going to present a point. It's another point of view. The right way. Okay. Let's talk about why is that first. So that just, as we said, we lack time of preparation. We don't have enough time to finish to proofread our papers. And also, when the jobs get accumulated, we get panicked. We think we don't have enough time to finish. And also, if we prolong the time, we're going to finish our job. We probably we don't like to do it anymore. We're just like, oh, it's like there's no time. But like today, I'm thinking I'm going to bring a new point of view. Actually, the right way to procrastinate your work is essential. It's essential to effective. It's essential to effective time management. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a little bit hard to see it from here. So, okay. So how to procrastinate in the right way? First of all, you have to know your priorities. Usually in life, we have different projects we have to finish. So I separate them into project A's, B's, from C's and D's. So A's and B's, like for a student, can be your papers and review for midterm. And C's and D's can be like checking your emails, making coffee, and then chatting with friends. So like A's and B's require more intensive thinking and require like maybe memorization. And C's and D's just like really relax and then doesn't require much intensive time study. So second, you have to able to estimate the time that needed for each project. So for example, like if I'm reviewing for my test, I probably 3 hours. So if I'm just making like a phone call, maybe like 10 minutes. So you have to be able to estimate your time. And then you can procrastinate freely on the lower priorities. So like people usually spend more time on the stuff they don't need to. So maybe like it takes you 20 minutes to walk downstairs to get a mail because you're looking around and talking to friends. And that time can be actually saved to your priorities. So the point I'm bringing is to procrastinate the lower priorities and save the time that you can apply to the higher A's and B's. In this way, you're actually controlling the most important events in real life, and you're exercising your time power. So here's an example. So now you have a time period, free time period, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. is 5 hours total. And here are the things you have to do. You have to make a phone call to friends. You have to study for a physics midterm at 7 p.m., which is an hour after time period. You have to make a reservation for a trip that's going to happen in 3 weeks. You have to check your mailbox, and you have to finish an easy online quiz. It seems a lot to do, but with a proper planning, you can do them all. So let's say you need maybe 10 minutes for a phone call, maybe longer, 3.5 hours for physics midterm, and 20 minutes for reservation, 10 minutes to check the mailbox, and maybe 50 minutes for the online quiz. And let's say that study for the physics midterm is of top priority, that project A. And project B can be an easy online quiz that's due at 6. Project C can be making reservation for a trip. Project D can be make a phone call and check the mailbox. So the way that we should probably plan our schedule according to the right way to procrastinate is to study for physics midterm first for 3.5 hours and then keep going towards the lower tests. But like this kind of planning only works for 2 points. First, you have to know like your time enough. You have to know like how many time you spend for each. And second, you have to make sure you minimize your time for the lower priorities. So you leave enough time for your top priorities, such as study for the physics